This is Personal SEO teaches how to change the background picture in Divi. We could do this throughout the site wherever this is, and then we're going to change this background picture right here. So the first thing that you want to do is log into the website, and that would be it's a WordPress, so the domain.com/wp-admin, and then you'll get to the login screen and automatically be brought to the dashboard. Now that you're on the dashboard, you would go to pages and then all pages, and you would find the page that you want to edit. Since we are editing the home page, I'm just going to type in welcome just to find it quicker. You will notice when we see the home page that it'll actually say front page, and then that way you'll know that you're editing the right page, especially if it's your home page. See, it says front page right here. So then you click edit, and then you will be taken to this page right here. I'm just doing this to save time. I tend not to want to do anything on the front end, and the reason being, it's just, for me, it's faster to do it on the back end. You can do it on the front end by just clicking edit, enable visual builder, and then go from there, but again, I just like to do it on the back end. So from this moment, all you need to do is click on the gear, which is the section, and the section is the entire background. So depending on how the designer did your site, the background picture could be in multiple places, and I'll go over each one. So on this site, this background picture here, I did it into the section, and so you would just click on the gear like I just did, and then click on the gear again, and then you could change it to any image that you want, and then you can upload an image. The image size that you're going to upload should be 1280 by 800. Don't go any higher than that, based on the fact that you will just slow down the website. So for example, this site right here, this image, the image is fairly large. I don't want to add that to the home page because I want to make sure that it is smaller than half of a megabyte. So the ideal image size is under 100 KB, and that's why I'm saying make sure that the width of the image is 1280 and the height of the image is around 800. You could always adjust it, but again, try and make the image the best size, the smallest size as possible. Even this one's way too large. So that's just something to keep in mind. So then all you would do is just select your image and hit upload image. That image is now replaced, and then you would just check the box and then hit update, and then the image would be instantly replaced. If, for example, your background image is, I'm gonna refresh and not save this. If your background image is not in the section, it can be in the row, which would be the green part. And on the front end, when the builder is enabled, it would just be the blue, the green, and the gray. Sometimes Divi has a hard time loading on the front end like this, and it'll just kind of get stuck in spinning. That's something that we could fix. This is again why I like editing Divi on the back end, especially if you're just running and changing a picture. It's faster to do it this way. So the section is usually where background images are. If they're in a row, the same thing. You would just click on the gear, and then go to background, and then you would change the picture here. Now, if it is in the text, again, you'd click on the gear, scroll down the background, and then the background image would be here. So there are 3 different options to where the background image would be. You can generally know where the background image is, one, by editing on the front end. Yeah, that's still loading. Editing on the front end, it'll automatically turn blue. 90% of the time, the background image is in the section, not in the row and not in the column. This would be the background image for this area, and that would be the text area. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. If you have issues like this where the plugin is not loading correctly, ways to fix that would be go into the plugins and disable really heavy use plugins. I know that FlexMLS is a really heavy use plugin. This is an issue I'm currently working on. So you would go to theme options. Not going to save anything. Great. You would go to theme options and clear the cache out of Divi. Same thing with WP Rocket, which is installed on this website, you would turn off caching to make sure everything looks fine, and then you would turn caching on after the fact. There is a server issue, and I am currently talking to the host to fix this issue. So that's something that's just known. Unfortunately, it's just happening while I do the video. So again, I can't actually go anywhere now. Again, this background picture is in the section in the blue area. This is the gray section, and the row just means that it's going to be full width. So for example, the background color here is in the section. The row allows the columns, and yes, you can have a different background picture per each column. And then inside each text area, the gray area, you can have a background picture as well. So those are the 3 places that you can have a background image. I've already went through how to change them. Just click on the gear and then it will work just fine. And then I'm going to go back to the plugins one more time. So what you do is, I tend to want to deactivate WP Rocket and then reactivate it again based on the fact that it is a heavy use criteria. Same thing with the MLS plugin. I would take it off and take it on again. The accessibility, things that are just heavy usage, I would continually take those off and on again. Now with the page continually running with this constant rotation, one that is either a host issue or 2, it is a caching issue, you could fix that by going to DIVI and then theme options. And then go to Builder, Advanced, and then clear this cache, and then that should help with that spinning, I hope. If not, then it's your web developer's responsibility, my responsibility to fix that. So for now, I tend to like to, again, edit in the back end. It's fairly easy. And that is how to change the background image on any Divi page. Thank you for watching.